This woman answered a phone call, and that phone call ended up putting the husband in a hospital bed, in a sick bed for 6 months. And that phone call has turned her marriage upside down. And that one phone call came from her ex-boyfriend. She said that the effect of this phone call is that her husband has not touched her for the past 8 months. He has not taken her food for the past 8 months. That for the past 8 months, the man was busy taking care of their welfare, their feeding, their clothing, her and her children. But for the man, he has not eaten her food for the past 8 months or sleep in the same bed with her for the past 8 months. That the husband sleeps in the parlor while the wife and children sleep in the bedroom. Her story started like this. She said that there came a time in their marriage that the husband became so sick that no medication was able to work for him. He was taken from hospital to hospital. They've done everything, but nothing was working. He was not responding to treatment. So after some time, the husband's mother dreamt. And in her dream, according to what she told them, that she saw that the wife was the one responsible for what is happening to their son. Because of how close and how the husband trusted the wife, he found it very difficult to believe the mother. And it got to a point that the mother had to travel to come and visit them. The mother came, of course, she would come to confront the wife, her son's wife. And when she came, there was no peace. And the son had to plead with her to go back, and she went back. It came to a point that message came from the village, from the father precisely, because the father happened to be a traditionalist. The message came from the father and asked the son to come back with his family, that something is wrong somewhere, that this is not a matter of hospital, that there is something wrong somewhere that they need to take care of. The husband took it to be the same story from the mother. He ignored them, but at a certain point, the brother came to the city, pleaded with him, and he accepted. All of them traveled down to the village. Owing to the fact that the father was a traditionalist, they were taken to the shrine for confirmation of the cause of the problem. When they got to the shrine, all fingers were pointing at the wife, and she was asked to tell them what happened. She told them that she was not responsible for what is happening to her husband. She didn't know what to say. She said that Ezemo shouted and said that the message has come to him from the gods. According to how they did it, and according to tradition, he got a message that the woman has defined the land by sleeping with another man. According to the tradition, if a wife sleeps with another man outside home and cooks food and gives to the husband, if the husband eats the food, he will become sick. And that was why the man has been sick all this while. Nobody knew what was wrong with him. The woman broke down and confessed by telling them that what happened long ago, and it was only once, that after that he had to stop everything immediately, that she ran into her ex-boyfriend and they got talking. After some weeks, he visited him and something happened between both of them, and that was the last time. And she vowed that such a thing will never happen, that it was a mistake. She didn't know how it happened, that this was a person that she was supposed to marry, but something happened that they lost contact, and all of a sudden here came the man. And because of the excitement of seeing the man, she didn't know when something happened, and the man was sorry for what happened, and she was sorry for engaging in such a thing. And this is not something she will come up to start telling her husband. All she did was to forget about the man and forget about what happened. But she never knew that it will lead to such problem in their family. For the fact that she accepted what she did, some cleansings was carried out, and after the cleansings, 3 days after, the husband started recovering so fast. Everybody was against the woman, that the husband should send the woman away, but the husband refused and asked them that after 7 days they should complete the cleansing so that he would take his family, his wife and children, back to the city. Everybody was shocked. They had no option than to follow his instructions. They concluded the cleansing after 7 days, and he took them to the city. Now the problem is this: after the cleansing, after they traveled to the city, it has been 8 months, and the man has not taken her food. The man has not slept in the same bed with her, talk more of touching her as a woman. He always sleeps in the parlor and keeps quiet at all time. All he does was to make sure that there is food in the house. He takes care of all the bills, the school fees of the children, her welfare, her clothing, everything that has to do with her welfare and the children's welfare. He takes care of all of them. But when it comes to recognizing her as a wife, he has refused to do such. Now she is dying in silence according to her story. She wants advice on what to do, whether to leave the marriage or to continue living like that. Please, I want you to support us to spread this news so that people will learn from this. And please drop your advice for her on the comment section, because she is reading your advice right now. Tell her what to do. Advise her on the comment section. She is reading your advice, and share this story. Please share this story. Share this story. Support House of the Sons Global by sharing our videos. Thank you so much. And if you want to share your story here on this platform, use my number on the screen to contact me on WhatsApp. And if you want to discuss with me when it comes to your marriage or your relationship, use my number on the WhatsApp to contact me, and I will talk with you. Thank you for being here. Share this story, and see you next time with a fresh video. And don't forget, this is House of the Sons Global. Bye for now.